So recently, AYN announced a new Android dual-screen handheld that looks to be similar to this thing, the 3DS, which is already one of my favorite handhelds. In fact, I already own 4 of them. This little versatile machine can do a lot already. Play 3DS games, play DS games, Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, and on top of that, even play GBA games natively. Yet despite all of these features already existing on the 3DS, one might wonder why I'm interested in a brand new handheld like AYN's new showing. And that is because these 3DSs are going through a major evolution. The future of dual-screen emulation is here, and its face is the AYN Thor. This beautiful handheld is coming in with several models, including a black exterior, white, a retro gray and rainbow, and of course, a Game Boy-esque clear purple. Its specs are nothing to laugh at either. If we scroll down, this powerhouse is rocking a 6-inch screen, which is similar to the current 3DS XL, but it has a 120Hz refresh rate, 650 nits of peak brightness, and of course, a beautiful OLED screen on both the top and the bottom screen. Take that, Switch 2. One of my biggest gripes with the 3DS has to be the fact that they went with pretty poor quality screens. While they do have 3D, the brightness and colors just don't hold up to modern OLED devices. Look at it here next to my Switch OLED. This device has some pretty impressive specs too, including options for the older but still good Snapdragon 865, which could play 3DS and DS games pretty well. That only costs about $249 starting. But this device can go up to $429 if you want something newer like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with 16GB of RAM and a terabyte of storage, which would be pretty good if you want to do things like Windows emulation. There are some options in between at varying prices if your budget is more in the 300s. Most exciting for me though, being that I bought a Max, is that I plan to get into Windows emulation. Recently, WULFF DEN made a video showing how far Windows emulation has come on Android, even being able to run brand new games like Silksong, and even older 3D games like Skyrim. I cannot wait to turn the Thor into a dual-screen Steam Deck. I have a lot of faith that Windows emulation will only continue to get better and better. Lastly, I'd like to talk about how I see myself using this dual-screen device. Obviously, I'll be playing DS games like Pokemon Explorers Sky. I also plan to revisit games like Animal Crossing on the 3DS. It just has a certain charm that, I don't know, New Leaf just didn't have. But another interesting thing to me are playing Android games on this device too. I plan to play things like old-school RuneScape on the top screen and enjoy YouTube on the bottom, or maybe even have the OSRS wiki on the bottom. Truly helping us have RuneScape become a second screen game even on Android. I could even see myself getting back into games like Zenless Zone Zero or Pokemon Unite and enjoy things like Discord on the bottom screen. In the future, I look forward to playing upcoming games like Mabinogi Mobile on the top screen, which just recently made a website for their English release. And of course, I could even have Discord on the bottom so that I can chat with my friends while I play, or maybe join a guild or start a party while I run dungeons. Another game I enjoy on Android already is Death Road to Canada, which is an amazing game, by the way. If you haven't played it, you should definitely go check it out. But Death Road to Canada has a sequel coming out called Space Dingus, which I would love to play on this device. But that game isn't going to be native on Android like Death Road to Canada. But with 16GB of RAM, I can definitely see Winlator being an option. I can use that to run this game on the top screen and be able to continue enjoying things like YouTube on the bottom screen. With the console already coming out with accessories like this shell or this grip from the launch, my hype levels are at a solid 100%. I truly think the Thor has the chance to be the device for those who haven't had a dual screen device before, or those who want a serious upgrade from their 3DS and want the power to do Windows and Android gaming on the go. I still recommend you all wait for a review, and I plan to do a review myself too. But if you're interested in jumping on this pre-order now, I have an affiliate link in my description. Using that link will help me out greatly, as I currently don't have a sponsor. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all here for my initial review when the Thor arrives in October. Y'all have a great day.